vitamins to keep you healthy. So
Shoes.
You need shoes.
Always need shoes.
Is that just a general statement?
Yes. Lizzie, who works on the show, would agree with me.
I know she would.
She buys more shoes than shoe shops.
And we know if anyone doesn't need shoes, it's the woman who's got like a whole room full of them. At least. Oh no, it's a whole wing of a house. Anyway, let's take the case of food supplements and nutrients. A show on ITV last night suggested they weren't necessary and that taking excess levels could be bad for you. Some nutritionists have questioned the research involved in the show called Save Money, Good Health. Well, Rob Hobson is from the nutrition company HealthSpan. Morning to you.
Morning.
So what sort of things do you do then as a nutritionist?
I do lots of different things. I work as a consultant with a number of companies. I have private clients, and I also do work in public health, work around care homes and schools, that kind of thing.
So are we, as this show stated, are we fine without taking extra nutrients?
I think the thing is, food should always come first, and supplements have a role to play to bridge the gap where your diet may be lacking. So if you have a really healthy, balanced diet, maybe you don't need to take a supplement, but there may be a time where that's a different case.
Certainly the NHS website says that most people don't need to take vitamin supplements because we can get all the vitamins and minerals we need if we eat the right things.
Yeah, I think that's the key point. If you eat the right things, we have research from the National Diet and Nutrition Survey, which is a survey of the UK population, and it has results like, we know only 27% of people achieve 5 a day, and hardly any people eat oily fish. So already there's gaps appearing in people's diets. So if you can get people to eat healthy, that is good. But supplements are there to try and bridge the gap if the diet's not that great.
I don't know whether you saw this programme last night, but they had a range of women, more mature women, who were then told not to take these supplements because they didn't need them. And the only one that we should be taking at this time of the year is vitamin D, because the trajectory, I like this, it's a science bit, the trajectory of the sun's rays are too low for us to feel the benefit. So would you say just take vitamin D at the moment?
Yes, so basically vitamin D is a really interesting one, and we know again from that survey that lots of people are lacking because we have really rubbish weather during the winter. So yeah, vitamin D is an interesting one. This research wasn't great on that programme. It had a very small group of people. Right. It wasn't that robust, and it did raise some interesting points. But, the key is our diets are sometimes lacking in what they need, and again, that's maybe where a supplement could come in handy.
What if you take too many supplements? Could that cause problems?
It's like anything. If you take too much, it can cause a problem. So you need to be wary about this. There was an issue on the programme, what they called double dosing. So it's a really good idea to check the back of the packet when you're buying a supplement. It will tell you what the recommended dosage is and the percentage. If you're unsure, you can go to the suppliers of the supplements. People like HealthSpan have call centres that you can call and get the right advice if you're not quite sure.
Do you take any?
I take them periodically, so I take a vitamin D during the winter. I actually take a course of antibiotics a few weeks ago, so I took a probiotic after that to try and replace some of the bacteria in my gut. So again, I take them sensibly. The nature of my job, I have a pretty good diet, so I don't think I need to take them all the time, but intermittently I will take what I think I need.
Rob, what about the quality? Because some of the supermarkets seem to have some cheap and cheerful ones, and then you can go to other places where the same thing is a lot more expensive. What's the issue? What's the deal there then between the costs?
Yeah, so what you need to look out for, you can get a perfectly good supplement at a reasonable cost, and there are some supplements out there that are astronomically expensive. What you need to look out for is it's something called GMP, and that ensures that the quality of the product, so you know that what you're getting, the amount of the nutrient in that supplement is what it says on the box. If it doesn't have that, then you can't really be sure what is in your supplement. There could be very minimal amounts of that nutrient.
Something else that we hear about is good bacteria and bad bacteria. Is there really such a thing as good bacteria?
Yeah, there is. So what they tend to refer to it as more helpful bacteria or beneficial bacteria. It was quite interesting on this programme, actually. They showed that probiotics can reduce the severity of a cold by a couple of days, and we're getting loads and loads more research around probiotics and their benefit, particularly around digestion. issues like IBS, and if you have bouts of gastroenteritis and stuff like that. So they definitely have a role to play, and there's lots of really promising research as well to the future of probiotics. So yeah, I think they're a good option.
Guess it just depends on the individual and what
It
what
all
your own
depends.
needs are.
Yeah, totally. It all depends on the individual. I think these programs can add a little bit of confusion around consumers because they like to watch these programs, and I think there's still confusion about what to take and how much to take. So it's really important that you get the right information from somewhere and you choose your supplements wisely. And as I said before, you know, food should come first, and this is just to bridge the gap in your diet while you get back on track.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Nutritionist Rob Hobson.